Hi, it's Natalie from Taste Lovely, and I'm here to show you how to fill out my meal planning guide and my grocery store list. So first I have a blank one up here, and I'm going to be doing this in Apple Pages. It's my favorite, so it's what I use when I fill it out. So like I showed you, each cell is already loaded with a cute font, and for the ingredients it already has bullet points. And so let me show you how the meal planning guide, what's in it. So the first at the top, I have the cell for dinner and then lunch. I do this because I like to plan my dinners so that I have enough leftovers for lunch the next day. So as I fill out my dinner, I'll go down to lunch and I'll say on the day after, I'll say whatever the dinner was left over. So I can kind of visualize that I'll have enough lunches for the week. Then down here I have breakfast. Our breakfasts are usually pretty simple. We usually just do vegetables and eggs. So there's usually nothing too fancy needed for that. And then down here I have extras. And extras are things, usually snack stuff or things for kids. So the way I have this filled out is so veggies to snack on, fruit that we like to snack on, any specific snack food, usually like protein bar or something like that. Then I have drinks, that's usually coffee or Spindrift. I also have kid food, stuff that I know that my kids specifically need. And then I also have other, which would be things, it's usually cleaning stuff or paper towels or maybe, like chapstick, something like that. So I'll fill all that out. So I've gone ahead, I'm going to cheat a little bit. I already filled out my meal plan for the week. And the way I fill it out is I put the meal here and then I list out the ingredients that I need to make that I don't already have. So for instance, on Monday, we're going to have almond crusted pesto chicken. And on the side, we're going to have roasted cauliflower and roasted broccoli. So I'll go over, this is actually my recipe. I love this chicken recipe. But you can use, so whatever recipe you're using, you'll open it up. And while I fill this out on my computer, I'll go down to the ingredients and I'll take my meal planning guide and I'll look at it. And as I look through each ingredient, if I don't already have this stocked at home, it gets added to the list. So I have a pretty good stocked kitchen right now. I already have almonds. I already have a batch of my mayonnaise made. I have pesto that I have frozen left over from the summer. And I have salt and olive oil. And I always have my chicken that I have from Butcher Box ready to go. So this is an easy one. All I needed for this recipe is just one head cauliflower and one head of broccoli. And you can see that I went ahead and I filled out all the rest of the things that I'll need for the week. And then for lunches, the first 3 days I am doing a meal prep. So this is the things that I'll need for that. And you can see, for instance, on Thursday, we're having leftover pork chops that I'm making on Wednesday dinner. So you can tell by the end of the week, I know I'm going to be tired. I just want to do leftovers. I'm not going to want to meal prep again. And then for breakfast, you can see pretty simple. We're just doing veggies and eggs. So these are the ingredients that I'll need to make my big batch of the veggies. And then down here I filled out my extras. We're going to want extra cucumbers and celery to snack on. And then our fruit, our snack stuff that we're going to need. We need coffee. My kids love veggie straws, so I'm going to get them a pack of the Sprouts veggie straws. And I also need paper towels. So now that all of my meals and everything is planned out, now I'll fill out my grocery store list. So I'll go over, this one's blank, I haven't done it yet because the way I fill it out is, actually I usually do it like this. I push this all the way over here and I go over, this is so easy you guys, I just cut and paste over here. So I know that I'm going to get my cauliflower. So I also, let me add, I filled this out that I changed my grocery stores to Sprouts and Costco. Your meal planning, your grocery list guide might just say store 1, store 2, but go ahead and update that if you need to. So I know I'm going to get my cauliflower from Sprouts. I'm going to get my broccoli from Sprouts. And I like cutting and pasting so that way I know that nothing will be forgotten. So now I'll just go through my whole list and I'll take out all my ingredients needed and I'll put them under the store that I need. And I'll do the same for my extras. I know I'm going to get my 2 bags of almonds at Costco. So I'll paste that there. And then I'll just go all the way through and fill this out. And then I will print out my grocery list. The nice thing about it having this divider in the half is that I fold the paper in half that way. So then when I'm looking at one side, it's only the things I need at Sprouts. And then when I get to Costco, I'll flip it over the other way and see the Costco. I bring a pen with me and I cross off each item as I do it. I also have these stores memorized. So as I'm pasting in the ingredients, I put them in the order that I know I'll be walking through the store. So for instance, I know I'm going to get to the paper towels at Costco before I get to the almonds. So as I paste it in, I'll put paper towels. It's at the top. So if you guys are really OCD and organized like me, you can do your list like that so that as you're going through, it's the most efficient. And I think that covers all that I want to share. Oh, and then one other thing. For my meal planning guide, I'll go ahead and I'll save it. You can see this is one that I used in January. So I save it out with the date like this. So for instance, this was my meal plan for the week of January 27th in 2019. I fill it out this way so that when it goes into my meal planning folder, it's in date wise. So it'll go in the order of the date. And then I did dash Whole30 because I knew that this was a Whole30 week that we were doing. And I save all of my old meal planning guides because sometimes I'm just way too wiped out to start a whole new meal plan guide. And I'll just grab an old one from like a month or two ago and keep it really easy on myself. And this, I print out the whole meal planning guide once I get rid of all the ingredients needed. I print it out and I put it right on the side of my fridge so that whenever my husband is wondering what's for dinner, he can just go look and it's right there. So this has saved me so much time. I love filling it out on the computer because it's much easier for me to read. You know, sometimes my handwriting can get a little messy. And this just works great for me. So I hope that you guys love it too. And this makes grocery shopping and meal planning a breeze.